The air hung heavy, thick with dread. Cranbrook Mental Hospital, a name whispered with fear. Closed for decades, its crumbling walls held echoes of tormented souls. We were drawn here by stories, chilling tales of medical experiments and unexplained deaths. The energy was palpable, a suffocating blanket of despair. This was a place where hope went to die. Our breath plumed in the cold night air, each exhale a tiny cloud of fear. The building loomed, a monstrous silhouette against the bruised sky. This investigation, I could feel it, would push us to the very edge.
My team, Aaron, Billy and Jay, prepped the equipment, their faces grim in the ghostly glow of our headlamps. We had EMF readers, EVP recorders and thermal cameras, tools to pierce the veil between our world and the next. Remember, be respectful. These souls are trapped, their pain etched into these walls.
Ready when you are, Zach.
The weight of their suffering pressed down on us, a tangible presence. Aaron, ever the tech whiz, finished calibrating the spirit box. We were walking into the unknown, armed with courage and a prayer. The old iron gates groaned open like the dying gasp of a tortured patient. The sound echoed through the night, sending shivers down our spines. We stepped inside, the smell of decay hitting us like a physical blow. The air was thick with the scent of mold and rot, making it hard to breathe. Dust motes danced in the pale moonlight that sliced through the grime-covered windows. It was as if the light itself was struggling to penetrate the darkness.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a whisper, barely audible, yet unmistakably there.
A low moan seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves, a sound of unimaginable suffering. It was as if the building itself was alive, mourning its own decay. Our hearts pounded in unison, a primal drumbeat of fear. Each beat echoed in our ears, amplifying the terror that gripped us. We moved deeper into the asylum, each step taking us further from sanity. The walls seemed to close in on us, the darkness growing thicker with every passing moment. The air grew colder, the silence broken only by the creak of floorboards beneath our feet. Every sound seemed amplified, echoing through the empty halls. We were surrounded by the unseen. Shadows seemed to move just out of sight, and the feeling of being watched was inescapable.
Section 5, the unholy hour. The time when the veil between our world and the unknown is at its thinnest. Hours melted away like shadows in the flickering light of our headlamps. Every corner we turned seemed to lead us deeper into the abyss. We captured EVPs, disembodied voices whispering our names, pleading for help. The air grew colder and our breaths became visible. The spirit box crackled with static, then a voice, raspy and filled with rage, screamed, "Get out!" It was as if the very walls were alive, echoing the anger of the unseen.
Then it happened. A chill ran down my spine as a ghostly figure materialized before us. As we filmed in a padded cell, the camera caught a fleeting shadow, a humanoid form that vanished as quickly as it appeared. It was a moment of pure terror. The hair on the back of my neck stood on end. Every instinct screamed at me to run, but curiosity held me in place. This was not a game. We were in the presence of something beyond our understanding. We were dealing with something ancient, something malevolent. Its presence was palpable, a dark force that seemed to watch our every move.
Fear, raw and primal, coursed through our veins. It was a fear that gripped our hearts and refused to let go. We had crossed a line and there was no turning back. The path ahead was fraught with danger, but we were determined to see it through. We were in too deep. The walls seemed to close in around us and the darkness felt almost tangible. There was no escape. Section 6. Reflections on a Haunting Night. Leaving Cranbrook as dawn painted the sky with the promise of a new day, we were forever changed. The experiences haunted us, lingering in our minds like shadows that refused to fade. The eerie silence of the night, the whispers of the wind, and the unsettling feeling of being watched stayed with us. The sights, sounds, and sensations of that night were unlike anything we had ever encountered. The darkness seemed to have a life of its own, wrapping around us like a shroud. The feeling seared into our memories, leaving an indelible mark. Every creak of the floorboards, every flicker of the lights, and every cold breeze felt like a message from the beyond. We had looked into the abyss, and the abyss had stared back. It was a confrontation with the unknown, a test of our courage and resolve. The abyss revealed the fragility of our human psyche, challenging our understanding of reality. Cranbrook was a stark reminder of the fragility of the human psyche and the terrifying power of the paranormal. It was a place where the veil between the living and the dead seemed thin, almost transparent. The terrifying power of the paranormal was undeniable. We had gone searching for answers, but we left with even more questions. The darkness lingers, a constant reminder of what we encountered. We had gone searching for answers, but we left with even more questions. The darkness lingers, a constant reminder of what we encountered. The darkness lingers, a constant reminder of what we encountered. This investigation, more than any other, shook me to my core. This investigation, more than any other, shook me to my core. The evidence we captured was undeniable. The experience is unforgettable. The evidence we captured was undeniable. The experience is unforgettable. Each moment was a testament to the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Be warned, this is not for the faint of heart. The truth, as they say, is out there. The truth, as they say, is out there. But be careful what you wish for, because some truths are best left buried. But be careful what you wish for, because some truths are best left buried. The haunting memories of Cranbrook will forever be etched in our minds. A chilling reminder of the unknown, because some truths are best left buried.